Hey guys, welcome back to Roblox Canon. Today we'll talk about how not to get scammed in Roblox Adopt Me. Let's head into it. Other player glitching scam. In this scam, the scammer will agree on a trade with the victim. When the trade window opens, the scammer adds nothing, whilst the victim adds their side of the trade. When the victim asks the scammer to put their items into the trade, the scammer claims they already added them. The scammer tells the victim that their trading menu is glitching and that the item was already there. The victim would believe this and follow through with the trade. As a result, the victim loses their items and receives nothing in return. Note, trade menus do not glitch. Whilst trade menus may lag due to the player's connection, the items always appear before either player can accept or decline. The scammer's promised side of the trade is often higher valued than the victim's, as to tempt the victim into the scam. Pet sitting scam. In this scam, the scammer will offer to pet sit for the victim's pet. They will claim that in order for them to do this, the victim has to give the scammer their pet. The scammer promises to give the victim their pet back after they pet sit. Once the victim hands over their pet, the scammer leaves the game without giving it back as promised. In another version of this scam, the scammer would ask the victim to pet sit their pet from them instead. The scammer would promise a victim a high value item if the victim gets the pet to a certain age. Once the victim falls for it and agrees, the scammer would add the victim to their family. When the victim finishes leveling up the pet, the scammer would then leave the game without giving the promised item in return. Note, if players request others to pet sit their pet, they should add them to the player's family. They can still handle the pet without the risk of the player losing it. Additionally, do not trust players who offer high value items in return for pet leveling. It is nearly always a scam. Poor scam. To gain sympathy, the scammer will make up a story that will cause the victim to feel sorry for them. They could claim that they do not have an in-game house, have no bucks, or another false reason. They could possibly dress up their avatar to back up their fake story. Once the victim gives the scammer an item, the scammer either leaves the server or stays to scam other players. Note, a way to expose this for the victim is to type console into the chat. By doing this, the player can open the developer console and search the scammer's username to check the number of bucks they currently have. If the scammer has a high amount of bucks, they are most likely conducting a scam. Ride or fly pet scam. In this scam, the scammer would hold out a ride a pet potion or fly a pet potion to catch the victim's attention. The scammer will claim that they will make the victim's pet rideable or flyable using the potion. However, the scammer says that the victim must give them the pet in order for them to feed the potion. Once a pet is given, the scammer will typically leave the server without returning the pet with the potion. If a player denies feeding their potion to low-value pets, there is a high chance that this is a scam. Note, this scam can be avoided if the victim asks the player to just give the potion to them. If the player refuses to for whatever reason, then this is most definitely a scam. Robux scam. In this type of scam, the scammer will tell the victim that they will trade Robux for the victim's item. The scammer will insist the victim give their item first, and then they will give the Robux. After the victim hands over their item, the scammer would typically leave the game without giving the promised Robux. These trades are against the Roblox terms of use, so players should never trust these scams. Another scenario of the Robux scam is when a random player or spam bot sends a message in the chat. Most times the scammer hasn't yet to pick a team and has a grey or white chat tag. The scammer will claim they got Robux from a legitimate site and share the said site. Sometimes they will type server in front of their message to mislead users into thinking the site is genuine. Similar phrases include, "I got tons of Roblox using XXX. Use XXX on your browser to get Robux instantly." After they repeat this phrase several times, they leave the game to go to another server. Note, all these free Robux sites are fake and are trying to steal your account. Please do not go to these websites. This brings us to the end of our video. I hope you enjoyed it. Hit like if you did, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel so that you don't miss any of our videos in the future. Also, watch the 2 videos that are on your screen, because I'm sure that you'll love them. With that, I'll see you in the next video.